Hola everyone, hello, hello, hello. So I'm just gonna wait a couple of seconds, minutes for the delay to kick in and see if any of you managed to get the notifications that I've gone live, because I'd love to share this news and insights with you face to face. Interesting times, hey? I put a post up on my personal page this morning, just sharing how incredible divine timing is. I knew I was going to be running a healing portal at some point in March, and I woke up in the middle of the night when I was in Ireland, and I just had this rush of energy, and I got the dates, and it was like wham bam. I put it all together, all in the middle of the night. And the energy was just so huge around it. So I really feel that these dates have been specially picked because we are moving into a time of really interesting shifts that may be challenging, shifts that are uplifting, filled with inspiration and hope, but also very challenging at the same time. Hi Jackie, welcome. So I feel that the healing portal has actually found its space now, because love and being grounded and centered and in our highest vibration is the biggest gift that we can give ourselves at this time, but also for everyone around us, because we do not want to be engaging in panic and fear and getting caught up in the negativity and the black rabbit hole. We want to be staying here in our hearts with empowerment, with compassion, with generosity, with awareness. And this is what the portal is all about, bringing heaven home to our hearts. Bringing heaven home to our hearts isn't about flying high up on the clouds and wafting around with flutes and white robes. It's about living our truth, living our divine truth within the everyday life. So it's actually about us being our true selves within the mundane. And hi Jackie. And this is why it's so important now that we really open our hearts and expand our hearts even further, instead of contracting and closing ourselves off through fear and being in judgment and blame and being caught up in that whole whirlwind that isn't created by love. The moment we step out of that and become aware and responsible, and we use our inner power, which is love, we use our light to become the healing for not only our own body but also for others, because our bodies respond to energy. We are vibration, we are frequency, and this is what the star beings bring through. So there's going to be a huge boost to every single one of us in raising our vibration, in being able to stand in our truth, to not be caught up in what is going on in the outside world, but to be able to be in the outside world, but holding our space, staying in our love lane, and being the change, being the inspiration, being who we are. And we are beings of light and love. So I have to admit, I was in the middle of last night as well. I seem to be waking up at like 3-4 o'clock most nights now. And my mind is worrying, and it's not worrying about panic and fear and buying, copious amounts of toilet roll. It's actually downloads and words and energy just coming through me that I can't even get down. I can't even sort of keep up with it on the laptop. So I just let it all flow through me. And I know that what I'm supposed to share will remain with me and will come through me, during these live streams, during the healings and during the channelings. So I'm going to take you through, because we have some beautiful new joiners on this healing portal. And I also really encourage you to share. Please share this event with your friends, anyone you think that would be interested, people that you think might be on lockdown as well, because we're on lockdown here in Spain and we're really not meant to be going out at all. We are allowed 7 reasons for going out, very valid reasons, and people are respecting it. And this is what the compassion and the generosity of spirit and the self-responsibility is all about. It's not about being rebellious or I'm not going to be controlled. It's about acknowledging that we all have a part to play in this. We all have a healing role to play, whether it's energy healing or whether it's staying at home. So yes, I'm going down my own rabbit hole, going off on tangents. So the healing portal is going to open on Thursday afternoon with the creation of the Healing Earth Mandala. And that is when I go out onto our land and I collect nature's gifts to create into a mandala, and I build that mandala through a live stream. We use rocks, branches, leaves. We haven't got many flowers at this time of year, but we have got so much of Mother Nature around us. So I'm not going to spoil the surprise about what's going to come into the mandala, just to say that everything used is willing to come in. So I don't go cutting round, I don't go around cutting off big branches from trees or anything like that. Everything is done from my heart, and I ask permission for all the materials, shall we say, the healing materials that Mother Earth would like us to include in the mandala. And I also use all my crystals. I bring the crystals out and they become part of the mandala as well. And I build it on a sacred place on the land. Now later on this afternoon, I'm going to be going out to find out where that sacred place is and start to allow that mandala to build within me. Quite often, the nature around me starts speaking to me before the mandala comes. So when it comes to building the mandala, it has an energetic form already within me, even if I can't see its physical form. Melinda, hello lovely, down there in Australia. Thank you for joining. So I'm just talking through what we're going to be sharing in the portal when we open on Thursday. So this Healing Earth Mandala becomes like the anchor. It becomes almost sort of like the launch pad for the portal. And it continues to hold the vibration of the star beings, the high vibrational presence. And it means that we are continually held in their vibration throughout the whole portal. So you don't need to wait for me to come and do a healing transmission or a channeling. You can take yourself into the portal at any time you wish throughout the weekend. So the healing is going to be continually flowing. And we use the mandala as our focus for that. It also helps satisfy our minds. We are all completely capable of tuning in energetically and emotionally into the star being's presence. But having that mandala just gives us a focus. And it is also something really incredibly beautiful that builds itself from Mother Earth. And the connection with Mother Earth for me is especially important because we cannot be completely aligned and connected and our divine sacred selves if we're not grounded with Mother Earth. We're here. We are here as humans. We are here in this moment upon Earth, in this exciting transitional time. So it is really important that we come into our bodies. This whole weekend isn't about going, oh, off up there. It's about bringing the truth of who we are, that divine, sacred, high vibe energy of love, of peace, of compassion, of trust, of generosity, of insight, of wisdom into this human vehicle, and it becomes our default. So the Healing Earth Mandala will be on Thursday afternoon, and I will be putting a post up later this evening giving you a chance to include everybody that you would like to be included in the Healing Earth Mandala. So whether it's family or friends or your pets or a situation or absolutely anything. And everything that you put in this post will be, I will say it into the mandala. So we will be moving into the star being's healing transmission and presence. And I will be infusing the mandala with everybody's healing wishes and requests. So please do take time when the post goes up later today to include everything and everyone that you would like the star beings to send their healing to and their love to. Now, it is looking, Thursday is going to be really interesting because you may have seen on my personal page or in my groups that we have rain. So everyone that did rain dances to help stop the fires that were about 17 kilometers away, it was a big fire. You danced really, really well because we now have rain forecast for Thursday afternoon. So what I'm going to do is I know exactly how I'm going to do it and where the mandala could be if it's raining. So I might have to be a little bit flexible about the timings because being out in the pouring rain isn't going to be pleasurable for any of us. So there may be a little flexibility in the time on Thursday. So we will see what the weatherman says on Thursday morning, and I will let you know the time of the mandala on Thursday afternoon, because you can be with me as I'm building the mandala and also enjoy the pure healing transmission with the star beings afterwards. And I'm going to be bringing my drum in and the singing bowl, so it's not just going to be the pure presence, it is going to be a sound frequency healing as well. So that is Thursday. And then over Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we're going to be following the same sort of pattern. Thank you, Melinda. Rainbows and clear skies. We don't need to have sun, just clear, dry skies would be wonderful for Thursday afternoon. And so it is. So Thursday, Friday and Saturday are going to be following a pattern of live healing transmissions in the morning. And these transmissions are out in nature. And I do have backup plans and plans A to Z if it is wet. But really, honestly, the rain is such a gift here. It is such a healing because we haven't had nearly enough rain this winter. And the land is incredibly dry. And, you know, as many of you know, my partner and I live off-grid and we rely on rain and water coming down from the glaciers up in the Sierra Nevada for us actually to have water at all. So this rain is such a healing gift. So I'm so, so, so grateful. And I trust that the universe and Mother Earth will open a window of dryness for the pure healing transmissions in the morning so we can all enjoy being outside. Because when these healing transmissions take place, they're through live stream, but you are here with me. You are absolutely here with me on the mountain, in circle, in heart, in love, to receive the healing. So the healing transmissions are in silence. There's no words shared. I guide us into it through a meditation and I bring us out of the healing on the other side. And they can be anything from around 45 minutes to an hour. But it really is a beautiful way to start the day. And it's a way of powering up from the inside. It's a way of grounding. It's a way raising our vibration. Also a cleansing and a clearing of what we may be picking up or carrying that is not ours. And also brings clarity of mind. It can bring up a lot of emotions as well. So they can be a really wonderful catalyst for emotional release. And emotional release is a huge part of our healing. Huge. Absolutely massive. So the healing transmissions are incredibly powerful. And they are in the mornings. And then you have time to process. There's time created, space created for you to get on with your everyday life. And in the afternoon I share a couple of just like keeping it real posts, checking in, how are you doing? And I'm also going to be sharing an afternoon, I'm going to call it live stream. So again, it will be through live stream here in the group. And it's going to be I'm just going to be checking in with where we're all at, feeling into what's going on, feeling into Mother Earth, feeling into the universe, sharing any insights or wisdom that comes through. It might be a funny story. It could be the illumination cards. Who knows what it will be? This whole healing portal has to be completely and utterly guided by the star beings intuitively and in the moment. So I don't have hugely structured plans, but there is an outline for us to follow. So the live stream will be sort of mid to late afternoon-ish. Or maybe we'll have to swap things round if it's incredibly wet. We shall see. Who knows? This is going to be such an adventure. A real cleansing and a purging and a clearing at the same time as powering up from the inside out. And the evening Zooms, is where we all come into Zoom. There will be a dedicated link, which I will put in announcements closer to the time. And that is the link that will be used for every Zoom within this Healing Portal group. So it's a dedicated link, and it will remain the same for each of the Zooms. And this is when we move into a full channeling. So it's when I go completely and deeply into trance. I totally step aside, and the light language comes through. There'll be an opportunity. The star beings open my eyes and they share energy through my eyes. So it's a chance for you to connect visually if you wish. They will also share verbal guidance for the group. So it's a really deep and powerful healing, but also it's a channeling where you do move more into your head, because you'll find that your head does listen to the words of what they're sharing. But also we're being kept in our hearts, because when the light language comes through, it's frequency, it's sound, and we can't mentally comprehend it. So we have to surrender into the sound and into the energy and the activations that they are sharing with us. So it is really super exciting. And also afterwards, I open up the floor for everyone who wishes to share or to ask questions or to just share where their experiences, share what's coming up. And I'm there with my support, with my love. I'm not a coach, I'm not a mentor, I am simply a bridge to bring these star beings through. And I don't have a memory of what happens, so I can't give you insight in that respect. But I can give you some insights from my side. She says, going absolutely blank. But this really is all about moving more deeply into our hearts and not being so much in our heads, not needing explanations or descriptions or, explanations or descriptions. You will find that the more you immerse in star beings' energy, especially in this intensive environment, the less and less you will want that verbal connection, because you will be so much more in your heart and you'll be feeling so much more that the words tend to not be enough. They don't satisfy what your mind is trying to comprehend or get its head around. So yes, but it is going to be open floor, and I'm absolutely there with love, hugs, maybe keeping it real, maybe giving you a prod or an insight that might make you think a little bit deeper or see things from a different point of view. So it's going to be, the full evening session is a really powerful time. And I know it's not always convenient for those of you in Eastern time zones, but I feel it's really important that following that flow of the day, of building up through the day, to have the Zooms in the evening. Everything, absolutely everything is going to remain here in the group, and the replays will be up in the group for you, and there will be eternal access to this group and all the material and all the live streams and all the replays. So it doesn't matter. I know we all have real lives going on out there. Some of you may find yourselves in the same situation as me, as being in lockdown, and you can't go out and about so much. So this is really wonderful timing, because we're almost being forced to be present, to be here, to be in the now. and to not be running around and thinking ahead, oh, what am I going to do, or what's happening tomorrow, and all of this that keeps us up here. So it really is, I really feel that this is such a divine timing for the portal, because it is all about presence, and the star beings is all about presence and being in your hearts and holding the vibration of love through the mundane and through bringing that magical love to bring the magic into your everyday life. So that's the sort of outline, plan A, for the healing portal. Now, every single one of you in the portal is going to receive 2 little extras. Everyone here, you will automatically be included in my Healing Portal Tribe group, which is a closed group. So everyone that has been through the last 2 healing portals that I ran in August and October last year, we have a group of about 70 people. So you will, at the end of this portal, you will be put into that Healing Portal Tribe. And this is a wonderful community and space where I continue to share and be present for everybody. I do a live healing transmission every month and a Zoom channeling every month. And these are freely shared for everyone in the group after the portal. Okay. And the other thing that comes with coming into the healing portal is discounted access into my Healing Collective group. And that is where you have the chance to be in 2 channelings a week. So every Monday I share a pure healing transmission, and I bring in the cards for bringing a healing focus for the week. I do a month ahead reading. We also do an Earth Mandala for the month ahead, bringing in all the healing intentions that you wish to be included. So that happens on Mondays. So that's a channeling and a pure healing live stream on a Monday. And then on an evening, one evening, and I change it around because I want everybody to have a chance to attend, and not everyone is as lucky as me to be my own boss. So I do a Zoom channeling once a week as well. And that is the full channeling as well, with light language, with verbal guidance, and what's the other thing I do? Visual connection. And once a month we have a really special session, which is Conversations with the Star Beings. And this is where members of the Healing Collective have the chance to come into Zoom and receive a personal message from the Star Beings. And I do that once a month. So that Healing Collective group is accessible to all of you at a discounted rate of £35 a month, and it's normally £47. So this means that after you leave this portal, you have beautiful opportunities to continue to be in the Star Beings' presence, to be more connected with me, to have more access and my support and my weird humour, to help you ride this roller coaster of life. So I'm just going to see, there's a couple of comments here. Oh, Melinda, bless you. Melinda is down in Australia and she's saying, I love the replays. You can catch up or rewatch them. Yeah, you know, it's amazing. The energy is not depleted. The energy is not depleted by watching the replay at all. In fact, sometimes they're even more powerful because you've sat down and you're there on your own, and it's almost like a personal channeling for yourself. Jackie, hello lovely. She's saying perfect timing, so excited. Thank you. Me too. Me too. So do either of you have Sarah? Hello lovely. Wheelie Mama. I'm so excited that you're here. Do any of you have any questions? If you have any questions at all, put them in the comments, and I will endeavour to answer them now for you. I'm just going to have a look at my notes. And, oh no, that's the wrong page. No wonder it didn't make sense. Yeah, so I would really love you. Oh, and hello Dexter, that's Sarah's son. And Daisy. Oh, mwah, mwah. Beautiful, beautiful starseed children. What have I got here? Yeah, please do. I would love it if you could share this event, because the potency really, really intensifies the more people come in. It doesn't mean that it's more powerful, but there is something about really beautiful group gathering together from their hearts. And it's just lovely to be able to share this with as many people as possible. This really is all about your heart hearing the call. And, you know, it'll be for some people, it won't be for others. And I don't want it to feel like, oh my God, it's 3.5 days. I'm going to be attached to the laptop. You're not. You can come in as little or as much as you like. You can participate within the group as little or as much as you like. But the healing and that vibration is really what it's all about. And as I said before, it's all about bringing that high vibration into our being. And let's face it, when we're holding a high vibration, our immune system is boosted. We're in love, so the fear dissipates. We feel secure within ourselves. We feel connected. We feel aligned. And it is super, super powerful for our own well-being, as well as for the well-being of everyone that we're going to be sharing the healing with. Now, I posted on my personal page as well that due to the chaos that's going on around us, due to the situation with the virus, I am going to be infusing and asking the star beings to send healing to humanity, to Mother Earth, and to all the individuals that need it at this time. So we are not going to keep this for ourselves. We're going to be sharing it with humanity. We're going to be asking the star beings to do their amazing job and to help humanity at this time as well. So we all become the healers for the world as well. Every single one of us is going to be holding a higher vibration, and in doing that we are raising the vibration of humanity, we're raising the vibration of Mother Earth, and we're freeing ourselves. We're helping every single soul move through this massive transformation and shift. And that is what is happening at the moment. It is a transformation and it is a shift into our heart expansion. So I don't want to go off on the tangent about all of that at the moment, because I really want to keep this dedicated to talking about the portal. But it is a part of what is going to be happening during the weekend and the healings. Melinda's saying, I'm tingling all over already. I'm really excited to do this healing portal again. I loved it so much last time. Bless you, Melinda. Bless you. Yeah, last time, the last 2 times, and it may be the same sort of outline, but each portal has been incredibly different. The first portal at the closing live stream, we had the sunset go down behind the mountains, and it was just so magical and so special, and we all watched the sunset here in Spain together. Then there was the last healing portal. There was one of the live streams where the love was just flowing so much. We just continued on. We all stayed there in presence. There was tears. There was overwhelm of just deep, deep, deep gratitude for being together. And there was love bombs going off on the live stream, and it was just really, really special. So I stay completely open, and I become the star being's vehicle and vessel to share what they want and how they want with you. So I have to step out of control, out of my little control freaky mind sometimes, and allow this healing to come through as guided, as given, as happens in the moment. When their guidance is never words, I never hear any words like that. It is all done intuitively through my body. So that is how they communicate with me. They communicate through feelings. But we can talk about that in the healing portal. So I think I've shared quite a lot here. I will be putting in... Oh, thank you, Sarah. Feeling so freaking excited. I can feel the love building already. Yeah, it is. It really, really is. I have butterflies in my stomach already building, already saying hello. And I'm going to be taking as much rest as possible over, especially over Wednesday. It's really important for me to really ground and to power up as well. I have been juicing, so I've been going through a detox before the Healing Portal. So I've been juicing and resting and really taking care of myself, eating really, I started eating again yesterday and just eating really highly nutritious foods. So my physical body is feeling lighter and I'm feeling way more present and open and focused, and that allows me to hold a higher vibration for you all. So yes, I've been already starting my preparations to hold the energy and to hold the space for all the time that we are together in the portal. Okay, right, sending you all so much love. Do, if you want any questions, please tag me into the comment. I will answer you as soon as I can. And in the meantime, sending you so much love. Thank you for being with me here on the live. Thank you to those of you watching the replay, and I will see you again before Thursday. I'll come on live again before Thursday. Absolutely. Okay, take care everyone. Stay in your heart, shine, 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 and share this love with the world. Mwah. Bye for now.